Hi guys, welcome to the next video. So this is like a mini cult haul and a mini Superdrug kind of vitamins haul. I also wanted to do one Amazon haul. So all of these have been bought kind of a couple of weeks ago. I wanted to start off just with the Amazon haul because that links to Cult Beauty. So yeah, a little bit of a haul. I haven't done a haul in a while, but I really wanted to come on and do one. I will say the Cult Beauty was a gift card, like a gift for my birthday that I was able to use. So the couple of items that I have from Cult Beauty were used on a gift card, so that was quite kind from one of my friends. So I wanted to start off first with The Ordinary. Now the company The Ordinary do niacinamide 10% and zinc 1%. I've used this for a year, a little bit more. Really like it. And this is from from Amazon, and I had a subscribe and save for the whole year. I used The Ordinary, and then last week, I think it was a week before, this arrived. Now keep in mind, it's a subscribe and save from Amazon, from The Ordinary company, and this came. So if you have a look, it just says face serum, exact same packaging as The Ordinary. So this, I had to go to Cult Beauty. I actually got a tube on Cult Beauty, so I'll keep that in mind. But my subscribe and save was £7.50 every time I needed. So I think it was like every 3 months or something like that. And I would get The Ordinary Serum, and I used it for a year and a little bit more than that. And then last week, I think my 3 months was coming up, so I got my new package, and it just says, literally says, now I've taken it out. This is The Ordinary, okay. Let's do a proper turnaround. Okay, so let's do that there. Okay, so this is what I would usually get, and this is what I got from Amazon. It just says the face serum. So guys, I did not put it anywhere near my face. What I did is I took a little bit out and put it on my hand the night before, the back of my hand, just to see if there was any reaction. There wasn't, but the consistency was so like gloopy. It did not in any way feel like the serum. And even when I tipped the jar, they move differently. So this is more of a watery kind of format, and then when you see this, it kind of takes it longer to go from side to side, so it's a little thicker, it's gloopier. Don't know what it is, guys, but I completely cancelled my subscribe and save from Amazon. Never had an issue really with Amazon, and I'm not sure if it's just the actual company that have set up their account on Amazon. But then I looked into it, so it just says the face serum, acid hyaluronic, so it's a different language, I think that sounds French, 2% B5, contains ultra pure hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. That's all it says. But I think, guys, I don't know what's happened, but they have tried to dupe unknowingly to and that brings me on to my next comment, unknowingly to customers, because I then went on, okay, let's just see what the reviews say, because I've been getting this for months and months, and everyone was saying I got a dupe. I don't know what this is. This just says the face serum, exact same packaging. So yeah, I went to Cult Beauty. So that was the only Amazon thing. So this, guys, I'm not going to use. I'm not going to give it to anybody. It does feel thicker, as I said, in a consistency formula. So I would not in any way use this. So then obviously, keep in mind that was $7.50 every 3 months from Amazon. So I went straight to Cult Beauty because I knew I had that gift card, and I knew they did the Ordinary range, and I actually now have received the Ordinary, and it's their niacinamide 10%, zinc 1%. So that's where they got it wrong as well, guys. That's what kind of sparked my curiosity too. This says 2%, it says 2% niacinamide and 1% B5, whatever that means, guys. So it just didn't make any sense. So now I'm going to just go and keep going to Cult Beauty after my gift card has expired. And this is The Ordinary. So that's a kind of a skincare product I've used for a year and a half. So yes, that's my little rant over. But be aware on Amazon, guys, if you do get The Ordinary or you're subscribe and save, take a look at the product, because I didn't think I needed to, because I'd subscribed and saved a year ago. I didn't think I'd get a different product. It never entered my mind that I would get a different product than what I was subscribing for. And then as I show you guys, they're identical, and all it says literally is the face serum. So take a look. People have put reviews. I might put a review. I'm not really a reviewer on Amazon, but a product reviewer. But I mean, that is so, I think it's really cheeky of them, guys, to not let you know. And look at that, guys. I don't know if The Ordinary are even aware of this. They are so, so similar. So anyway, that was my only thing about Amazon. Like the face serum, I'm not even going to return it because I don't even think I'd get a response. So, and also I think I'm just going to empty it out and put it in the glass recycling, and that's what I'm going to do with that. So yes, so my first Cult Beauty on the gift card purchase was the Ordinary, and this is just my niacinamide 10% zinc 1% that I use in my skincare day and night. Now, I have heard of this eyeshadow palette. She has so many volumes. This is Pat Mcgrath, and she's Pat Mcgrath Labs. Now, I'm going to show you a palette that fits in your hand, literally fits in your hand. This is the mini Sublime palette. I'll put it up on TikTok and Instagram and in the posts. It fits in your hand, guys. It's tiny. It's tinier even when you get it in the post than it looks on screen when you're looking at it. Pat Mcgrath has amazing, it's what I'm wearing today. What I like to do is if I've got a new eyeshadow palette, I kind of mess around with it myself and kind of do a few looks. So I'm wearing it today. Really quick to put on. When you look in, if they don't, I wasn't really too excited when I opened it, but then obviously you can kind of tell me in the comments what you think. This is just one of the looks I did. So it's kind of like a warm bronzy cream. Now I will say, guys, if I have something to say about this, if you do currently have the bigger Pat Mcgrath palettes, I do have something to say that might save you money. So yes, this is what it looks like. Now they are all specifically named. So starting from here, guys, I'm going to go across. So the gold is called Skin Show Divine Shadow. Then we've got Taboo. Then we've got Bronze Eclipse. Then number 4 is Extreme Dusk, Bronze Blaze, and Extreme Mahogany. Now the reason I actually went through all of them is because Pat Mcgrath Labs has volume 5, volume 6 palette, volume 7. They're all taken from various palettes. So you may have this palette, so don't just go out and buy it. It's a really good way, because I don't have any Pat Mcgrath. I've never bought a Pat Mcgrath product in my life. I do know she's been around. I'm very aware of Pat Mcgrath. But what I'm saying is, I didn't obviously purchase this. If you were to purchase it because I had a gift card, it's £27 on Cult Beauty and Look Fantastic, which is a lot. But if you think it's a higher brand, £27 for 6 pans, kind of if you're into the warm brands. They do the purple versions. This isn't the only small palette she does. She does a bunch of them. But what I'm trying to say is, if you have the bigger palettes, say volume 5, so she has volume 5, volume 6 and volume 7, and they have been taken out and put in here. So if you have those palettes, guys, you most probably don't need to go out and buy, one of these. You already have it. You can already create the look. But if you're someone like me who's never used Pat Mcgrath, who wants to kind of not necessarily spend a huge amount of money, because her palettes can retail from 70 upwards, this is £27. They don't just do this. There's the purple shades, kind of deeper shades, the more cool toned, and so you can kind of try them for £27 on Cult Beauty and Look Fantastic, and see for yourself if that's something you want to do. What I'm saying is, if you do kind of have her palettes, more than likely, guys, you already have these colors. So getting back, obviously I've never used them before. They're very, very travel friendly. It did shock me how small they actually are. I wasn't expecting it to be. I think I was expecting it maybe to be double this size, but they are tiny. You do get a mirror, so very, very, very travel friendly. So I might bring it to Ireland at Easter. This is the look I did today. Just kind of wanted to kind of have a quick kind of play, and so yes, I will pop up the colors I used. I think I dipped into all of them, to be honest, but as I say, just before we move on, you probably have, if you do, 2 things really ending on this product for Pat Mcgrath. This is the Sublime Smoke Palette, and you get 6 eyeshadows. Let's have one more look at them for you guys. So one, if you're a big fan of Pat Mcgrath and you have a lot of her palettes, you have these colors already. If you don't, like me, and you're just trying it out, I had a gift card, so I kind of knew I wasn't personally spending the money, luckily, but 2, it's £27 and you're getting 6 high-end pans there of color. And again, if these aren't your kind of colors, they do purples. She does all these. She does greens. She's really into kind of extreme colors. So that's those. And I will do swatches and pop them up here too. So yes, they show up on different various skin colors too. So I'm going to actually spray this and put it in my kit. because I saw online and I saw on TikTok a lot of various kind of women doing, and girls, young girls doing the skin, kind of different skin tones, and it showed up, the colors showed up on all of their skin really, really well. So that's another thing. So that was that. Again, £27 if you're going to spend the money on Cult Beauty and look fantastic. Again, if you do have the bigger palettes, you more than likely have this already. The other thing I got, I think that's the last thing. Is that the last thing from Cult Beauty? I think, yes. So it was the Ordinary Niacinamide Pat Mcgrath. The next thing I did is, I don't really have any Fenty Beauty Rihanna products, and I do need a new mascara. So I saw, and again, mini versions are a really good way to see if you like things. So I didn't want to get her full-blown product size. So this is the Fenty Beauty Hella Thick Mascara. I'm wearing it today. This is just one application. I brought it a little bit under the eyes slightly, but I love the packaging, guys. But I also really, really love the brush. So this is Hella Thick. It's her tester size. This is what it looks like. It just has the Fenty Beauty logo. It's black. It looks like that. And I'll show you the, there's no kind of, for a wand that size, guys, and you know what I always say about the thicker wands, they tend to pick up a lot of product. It doesn't pick up a lot of product at all. It was really nice. It didn't clunk the lashes together at all. It was a really ease of application, which I really like, guys, and the color payoff was amazing. So yes, guys, this is why you get mini versions of things. And actually, of all the websites, Cult Beauty are really good at, of their brands, specific brands, not all, doing mini versions of things. So when you see, say, Fenty or Huda or, say, you know, Pat Mcgrath doing these mini versions and you've never tried it, or you don't want to spend a huge amount of money, go in with those mini palettes, guys, or products like this. So this was my first application today. I am really, really happy with the result. I think for one application, it looks like almost like false lashes. So yeah, if you put the time in, maybe 2 or 3 coats, you would get really, really good results. So for me, that was a 10 out of 10 so far. So that was the Cult Beauty. I have kind of a Superdrug perfume and health kind of side of things. So for the Superdrug perfume, they do a lot, again, of dupes. And this is one that I got this from a friend at Christmas. I already used it up. So I went, I've got a Superdrug card as well, so I get a lot of points and things like that. So this is the Artisent Atelier Lily Amour, and it is a Chanel dupe. Now, they do Dior dupes. I love Chanel No. 5 and Chanel Mademoiselle. I love, out of the both of them, Chanel Mademoiselle is my most absolutely favorite perfume on earth. And when I smelt this, it's exactly what, and it kind of has that kind of floral, kind of fresh feel to it. And it's very feminine, makes you feel kind of really confident as well. So if you've ever smelled Chanel Mademoiselle, I will pop up kind of the kind of scent that it has. But I was really, really impressed, guys. This was £6. I think it's cheaper with, if you've got, depending on how many points you've got built up on your card. But Lily Amour, 50 mils Artisent Atelier. I will say some perfumes fade very quickly over the day. This was really, really good. It stays most of the day, guys. Very fresh, and you get I got compliments on that as well. So then just moving on to two very kind of, if you're not into vitamins and things like that, I particularly have been quite unwell. So I've been on 40,000 UIs, which is like their version of mils of vitamin D for the last 7 days. And I've been told to go straight away. So yesterday morning was my last morning of the 40,000 units. And then I was told to go on to 4,000 units, you know, for the remainder of the year, every day. I couldn't find 4,000, so I went on to pharmacy online. But the GP said just get something, so I could only find the 3,000. So this is Ultra Vitamin D from Vita. It's Vitabiotics, and it supports normal immune system function. But vitamin D, guys, is something in the UK that we don't get. In Ireland, we don't get. A lot of the countries we don't get enough of. It's sunshine. It's that natural vitamin that you get in your skin from the sunshine and various other kind of fruits and vegetables and things we take in. But mostly it is the sunshine, guys, that brings in that, you know, really natural vitamin D. So this is it. It's a 3,000 IU, sorry. So it is the super strength, as it says there. They're really small, so if you're somebody who doesn't really like taking them, you can see they're super small as well. So really good. Vitamin D again is something that I think women in particular, men too, but women need a lot more vitamins for various reasons. And for me, coming from having very little vitamin D in my system, and I've just come off 40,000 a day for the last 7 days. 4,000 unfortunately I couldn't get today. None of the pharmacies hold it or stock it, but I was able to get it on a Pharmacy UK online, so that's coming. And yeah, so this is something that if you have points or if you need kind of advice, Superdrug are really good. There's a pharmacist there. Most Superdrugs have a pharmacist section, and if they don't and they do have a pharmacy just vitamin aisle, the consultants are always really good. Customer service is great where my Superdrug, and they're really good on hand for advice or anything like that. And then I just got my, this is for mobility, and I'm sure lots of people as kids were given these. I was given this every day as a child, and I still use it, guys. It's just cod liver oil, Superdrug mobility. You can have 1 to 2 a day. Again, it's for the skin, it's for the hair, it's natural oil. I'll show you what it looks like because the name itself probably sounds less attractive than what they actually look like. They're quite soft, really easy to swallow. So yes, that's what I get. I got 30 capsules. You can take them twice a day. I take them once because I do take a lot of vitamins. So they were what I got today. So the Cult Beauty arrived today. I went into Superdrug and obviously got what I needed with my vitamins. And tomorrow will be so Saturday will be the next video. It will be on the Pat Mcgrath lab. See what I think of it all. So far, guys, I am really liking it. Again, getting mini palettes in anything is really good, whether it's a product or a palette, because you get to test out yourself personally. You're not spending money on a massive palette, and maybe you only get palettes for certain colors. You might not get an entire palette and use all the colors the amount of time you have it. You may go for those bronzes or browns, or go for those purples and reds, and you may never touch a section of that palette ever. So if there's something like this that's particularly high-end, guys, absolutely go for it. So again, I will stress this was a gift card, so I didn't really need to use it. There is a mirror here that obviously I won't show because it'll just shine, but that's again just show you guys those colors. This is the result I got today. Yeah, very impressed so far. And I know it looks even bigger on camera. It is tiny. Do not get a shock, guys. When it comes in the mail, don't get a shock. It is tiny. And I have to say that did kind of blow my mind how small it is. But yes, you do get color payoff. I'll see how it goes throughout the day. But yeah, very impressed so far. I do like warm golds. They're kind of my thing, or the reds and pinks. That's kind of what I go for. So yeah, Pat Mcgrath Labs, let me know, guys, if you've got their full palettes. Again, like I said in the beginning, if you do have their full palettes, you probably have, say, I think what I found was, and I will pop it up, and I'll put volume 5, volume 6 and volume 7, and you'll probably see that you have, if you do have them, that is, you probably have these colors already. If you don't, this is a great way of kind of just testing out the brand. So yes, that's the end of the video, guys. I do hope you're all having a great week. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. The next live will be Monday. Every Monday there is lives. Every Wednesday and Saturday there's an upload. I hope you're having a great week, guys. Do let me know in the bottom comments if you've ever used the Pat Mcgrath. I'd be really interested to know. Or the Fenty Beauty mascara. This for me is called Hella Thick. I did like I like attractive packaging. Not all the time, but when something catches my eye, I'm more prone to use it as well. But I am very big about I'm very specific about my mascara wands and how I like them. Even if I buy one once, and if I don't like it, I just won't use it again, because for me it can't clump, and it can't if it takes out too much product, and I've already really made sure, and still product won't go on, that means to me the formula is too thick. So yes, so this, guys, I will put the price, because obviously with the gift card it didn't apply to me, but Cult Beauty, I will put the price up here, and I will put the price up of the Ordinary. I can remember, actually, I will put it up anyway. The Ordinary was £5, on Cult Beauty it's £7.50. Obviously that brand is just called the Face Serum. I don't know how they got away with it, guys. And you can even see there's even like a color, before I go, because I feel like I need to rant about it a little bit, only because I don't think it's the Ordinary. I don't think it's the company themselves. I don't know if they're aware. I don't know what happened, honestly, but this is obviously the Ordinary. Here we have the Face Serum. Look at look, guys, honestly, something's happening. Some company somewhere is duping them, and the only reason I'm saying duping them in the sense of them not knowing is that the comments, because I thought to myself, this is a subscribe and save from the Ordinary. Why am I getting just kind of this? and every person put up what I got this brand. I don't know what it is. It's exact same packaging. So everybody was putting up what they thought. So yes. So I am not sure what's happened. Guys, I have put in kind of a question because I haven't so much kind of complained, but there is a customer service section of Amazon. So I have kind of put in kind of not a kind of refund. I don't think because it's a refund I just stopped the subscribe and save, so it's not the same thing. But yes, be careful guys of, you know, what you buy online. And again, like I said, the night before I thought to myself, let's just test it on the back of my hand, nowhere near my face whatsoever. Nothing happened, but the consistency was off, really off. So yes, but guys, yes, let me know if you've ever tried these. Again, I was quite happy. A friend of mine gave me a gift card for Cult Beauty, and I just know that website in particular are really good for mini versions of high-end. So this is it. Again, look how small, but look at the packaging. Really, really pretty packaging. Not that that's the most important thing, but they don't. So what I will say is they underwhelm you when you open them. That underwhelmed me hugely. It really did. And again, it looks even bigger on the screen. It's small. It's small. But the payoff today, and I took my time to do it because I didn't want to say, it didn't overwhelm me a lot. And then I kind of looked at it and said, actually, you know, this is really good. The colors do mesh. They're really applied. There's no fallout. So yes, and again, they're colors that I would use. I'm not getting a big palette and then not using, you know, some of the colors, which can happen. So yes, that was kind of my mini haul today. I do hope everyone's well. Again, like I said, the next video will be Saturday, then there'll be a live at 6 on a Monday. I do hope everyone's well. Have a great week, guys, and I'll see you soon.